Yo, what's up guys? My name is GLOCO and welcome back to more Katawa Shoujo. We're now at part 19 guys, or episode 19. Now, the last time guys, we read a letter from our ex and we don't really care about her anymore. Or do we? Let's find out guys. So, for the first few days after I was back, I almost forgot that I was in the student council. Well, I managed to pick up here and there that the student council usually gets swamped with work around the end of the break. But it didn't have to be that case. The few times when I managed to catch Shizune or Misha, they were in too much of a hurry for me to get a chance to ask if they needed help. Anytime they weren't, I'd only be able to get a hold of Misha. That's bad. Shizune would say something about how there was work, but it was so little that involving either Misha or I would only bore us. Hell, after a while, the idea of having some free time again had started to grow on me. Though, there were still periods when I felt like I had too much of it. Just when I was getting used to it though, things changed again. Now I find myself back in the student council room arguing with Shizune about whether tissue boxes make a good ballot box or not. Well, I'm telling you, they work just fine. As long as we get the cube-shaped ones, not the rectangular ones. Misha, can you sign that to her? I've kind of got my hands full. On second thought, nah, forget it. She is busy cutting out ballot slips, so if she were to make one errant movement, she will probably send those scissors flying into someone's head. I can totally imagine Misha doing that. I drop the box of poster paints I'm carrying onto my little table in the student council room, and cough as a wave of dust hits me in the face. It really has been a while, huh? Okay. So, do you think we should change the size of the ballot slips?
Well, what about what? But Shi-chan, I already cut out so many of them.
Well, we can make them smaller, it will be more efficient, and we just have to shrink the font. More ballots will fit in a single box that way. We'll only need half the amount of paper then. The format for voting can be changed. It will be more like a real election. Then we might be able to get away with buying less boxes. With the money left over, we can get a pizza or maybe Chinese or a cake or 3 bowls of the new ramen bowl I want to try. Shizune excitedly rubs a finger along the frame of her glasses as she ponders more ways to cut even a half yen of spending off of our budget. This actually happens in school, guys. Since I think she is the only one who even knows what our budget is, I'm scared to ask just how tiny it is for her to have to do this. What about all the ballot slips? Misha already cut out. Don't worry. I can make them into memo pads and sell them in the school store. What? You can do that? Wow, okay.
Shi-chan, they don't look very cute though.
Shizune seems to disagree. Now they're arguing, but it looks like it consists of nothing more than signing yes they do and no they don't at each other until they're so tired of it they are just taking turns pointing at each other, commanding like, what kind of gag is this? It's strange, partly because it looks kind of ridiculous, but also because I've never seen them disagree. Ooh, yeah, that's true, guys. Then again, both of them have looked very stressed these past few days. Shizune has been increasingly absorbed in the idea of student council elections. Though they're months away, I imagine this is how politicians act when they realize the regime change is imminent and their era is over. I'm having trouble taking student council matters seriously at all. Even now as I practice my calligraphy on signs that won't go up for weeks, but I can't understand why Shizune does. After all, she has been student council president for 3 years. According to her dad, she has wanted the job for even longer. I guess 3 years is too short a career for her to leave feeling satisfied. So, did the last student council go through this much trouble to make it a smooth transition for you? Shizune makes a chagrined face that tells me they weren't very helpful at all. Well, I guess you're doing all of this to set a good example then. Yeah, you were right, I think.
That only comes into play if they learn anything from it, He-chan. If they don't, I'll be hyper mad. If they turn out to be the flaky type, I'll definitely be hard on them.
It doesn't sound very threatening when Misha is saying it. So, you've already met them?
He-chan, there are no candidates yet.
What? None? Not even for student council president. That is why I'm trying to drum up interest for the position. What do you think? She proudly holds up a poster she has been working on herself. It looks very, military. You might be taking this a little too seriously then. Shizune frowns and plays with her glasses, offended. Oh, is that weird? Yeah. She looks oddly happy that I'm disagreeing with her, and I think that if she weren't genuinely focused on what she was doing, she will try to argue with me just because it will be interesting to her. Sorry. What's weird about it? It looks like she will do that after all, but then Shizune waves her hand dismissively, like she is trying to catch the words in the air and delete them. Never mind. Instead, she catapults into insulting her future successors. Well, one thing that's weird is that in my old school, the elections would happen in about 6 months. Since, you know, we're graduating in March, and it's pretty weird to think about them so early. It's a little different here.
He-chan, I'll be discouraged if we don't have any replacements when I have to go, She-chan says. But it isn't like the school will stop running without a student council. It will be harder for them to hand out forms though.
Yeah, I was anticipating her laugh. Shizune isn't laughing, however. Misha's joke causes her to flinch as if she were stung. Though Misha didn't mean for it to come out that way, her quip had a callous cruelty to it in the end. Okay. I'm trying to get more people to run, but everyone is so lazy. They think that they can take it easy just because there are no deadlines yet. Slackers not taking the early game advantage. Still, 6 months away? If they aren't making their move now, they don't deserve a vote.
Do they really think it's such an easy job that they can do everything at the last minute and just coast into the role? Insulting! Really, really! They're going to be eaten alive once they have to sit at this tiny desk and see just how much work they have to do.
If this were a real election, they will be in deep trouble. I was reading about Japanese campaigning laws the other day, only the bad ones for some reason. For some reason? For a second, Shizune was talking, like her father there, and it was coming out of Misha's mouth. Creepy. Well, first of all— Hey, shh! Cards, shut up! Damn it, sorry. Well, first off, Shadow Shogun, you can't really make that call. They'll be elected. Second, it's just a school election. It's not like running for a city council or the Diet. I don't think Japanese campaigning laws apply. Third, although I don't want to say it, I'm nervous that Shizune is so enthusiastic about this, talking of elections and votes. According to her dad, she wasn't even elected herself. Come to think of it, I can't remember Shizune ever saying she was elected either. Then, did she get this position by being recruited into the student council and having it fall apart until she was the only one left? Somehow I'd never considered it. I don't know what to think about that, but it wouldn't surprise me. We're only 3 people strong now. If the circumstances behind her becoming the student council president were that sad, well, I wonder if there will be a vote at all. Interest could just be that low, or non-existent, really. Then all her energy will be going towards nothing. I slap an exclamation mark on the end of the poster I'm working on. It's a little plain, so I think adding one is okay. Actually, it still might be a little too plain. I make the mark twice as large. I still say you need to slow down. If this stuff isn't going to be relevant for months, maybe you're working a little too hard on it? No, that's what I think. You're worrying too much. I don't know how to sign the word relevant. I try and only end up flicking a long line of paint where I didn't intend to. There's no way to fix that. Misha, can you ask her that? Shizune giggles silently, clenching her teeth so that no sound actually comes out. It's cute. Because there is a lot to worry about. Like what? Like, usually, the boxes end up looking very pretty, so people take them. Have to plan for that.
We should make them funny looking this time. Then, so no one will take them. How about that, Chi-chan?
We can draw some weird faces on them, or we can put a little picture of Shizune on each one saying, "Stealing is wrong." No, it's not funny. It's not the only problem either. There is voter turnout, of course. And then the worst case scenario will be not having any candidates. Although it seems she meant it jokingly, from the way she smiles as she signs it, that isn't how it comes out. Even Misha understands that the possibility is very real, and though she tries to salvage the mood by punctuating Shizune's statement with a laugh, it doesn't work. Alright. What is wrong with both of you? I was just making a joke. There actually is some interest this year. If there wasn't, would I be all doing this work? I'm not stupid. When the elections are over, I'll buy everyone dinner. I'm already planning it. Even the new student council? No, they can buy their own celebration dinner. It will only be for the current student council. I'll be happy once I'm through having to do these thankless jobs all the time.
A dinner just for us! Yay! It's like a party, Shi-chan!
Though her cheerfulness is obviously forced, I say nothing. For the rest of the period, which fortunately isn't very long, we work in silence. Guys, I have something's bugging me. There's something wrong with Misha and Shizune right now. It's like they're not their usual self. Well, I'm not sure, but it's not the usual student council thing. There's something's up. Something's really up. I'm sensing something, guys. Okay, here we go. Let's see. After classes, I find the student council room locked. It's strange because Shizune was so busy earlier that I would expect her to continue working after school. It will be what she would normally do. Maybe she listened to my suggestion and decided to take a break. I'm hoping it's that simple. Feeling a little uneasy, I take a brief stroll around the school. It's only half conscious. I can't remember when I started moving my feet, but I've already covered enough of the campus that I'm starting to feel tired. Not that that means anything now. Just a short stroll around the school grounds and I'm already winded. Really pathetic. Before I know it, I'm back in front of the student council office. There's someone else too this time.
Hi, Hee-chan!
It's locked. Seeing a can of lemonade in her hand, I reflexively start looking for a vending machine nearby. I'm so thirsty.
I know that, Hee-chan. She-chan is somewhere else, I guess.
Weird.
We aren't stuck together, Hee-chan.
Misha takes a long drink from her lemonade, eventually just tipping it over and pouring the rest into her mouth. I feel like I'm being mocked.
Do you want one, Hee-chan?
No, it's okay. I can't take someone else's drink. It's rude. Besides, you're making fun of me, aren't you? Just saw you inhale all of that.
I have another one in my bag. I was prepared. See, I'm just like Shi-chan.
She's a little too prepared. It's good some of that is rubbing off on you anyway. After what? 2 years? The way she stares at me as I drink it is a little disconcerting, but I'm too grateful to care much about it. You and Shizune always end up treating me to something. It's starting to embarrass me.
Really, Hee-chan? Buy me lunch sometime then, okay? Then we'll be even.
Well, it's funny you should say that. I was going to ask you if you wanted to eat in town.
Yeah, I'm really hungry today, Hee-chan. Thanks.
Yesterday, I was going to ask her. Yeah, yesterday. Misha cuts me off before I can finish the sentence, and I can't find an opening to correct her as she dashes enthusiastically around me, laughing, her arms flapping excitedly at her sides. Can totally... that's so cute. Anyway, so I already have my wallet with me, so I start walking towards town with Misha trailing behind me, playing idly with her hands and loudly wondering to herself where we should go eat. At least I think so. Well, she could be asking me. Well, do you have anywhere specific where you want to go? I have a feeling we're gonna go to, Shanghai again.
I want to go to the tea house. They have a really big parfait there.
I saw you eat a parfait there last time. It looked really big though.
No. This one is really big. It's also really expensive.
Really expensive?
Yeah, a little.
Jeez, well, you and Shizune paid for my food a bunch of times, so... yeah, it's fine.
Hee-chan, I didn't think I ever did that. Are you sure it wasn't just She-chan?
Are you really arguing against a free meal? Don't worry about it. We go to the Shanghai and are seated by a waitress who is surprisingly not Yuko. Misha is very eager to eat the parfait because she shouts her order as soon as she walks through the door. When it arrives, I can see that it is both very big and very expensive looking.
Aren't you going to order anything, Hee-chan? If you're hungry, we can share.
Nah, I don't like parfaits. I don't like pralin. Pralin? What is this word?
You can pick it out.
You can't just pick out pralin. Don't be silly. Even if I could, Misha is smashing her food together to the point where it is no longer possible. It also looks kind of gross. She turned it into a halo or something. I wonder if that many flavors can even blend together well. Can she really taste anything in that goop? She's acting like it's delicious anyway.
Parfaits are the best. I have sensitive teeth, so ice cream is a no-no. Cake is too soft though, and if there is too much icing, I get bored. Parfait is interesting.
Wait, what? Wait, parfait is ice cream, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm confused.
How many cafes have parfaits here? I think 10. I've tried them all. I like this one the best. It has a little flan.
Oh, this is definitely halo. It has a flan. I'm not sure, guys. If you don't know what halo is, go search it up, guys. So, you sound like you're some kind of dessert expert.
Not just dessert. I want to eat all kinds of delicious things. Someday, I'll have enough money to buy a 2-kilogram Matsuzaka beefsteak.
That's like over 100,000 yen. Well, I guess this kind of decadent food is kind of your hobby then, huh? A hobby isn't something that should take months to learn about someone. I've been very rude in retrospect. Also, that is one pricey hobby. And that is one hobby that I would really want to do someday. If I had the money.
Well, I guess so. Decadent?
Yeah. Misha giggles, raising her hand to her face. It looks like some ice cream accidentally got on her nose. She doesn't notice it. I can't stop noticing it. I wish she would just wipe it off. I'm about to tell her about it, but she suddenly says,
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I guess that's a bad word. Anyway, it has implications. Epicurean is better. It means someone who enjoys eating nice food. That's the adjective though, so epicure is the word for it. Epicure or epicure. I'm not sure how that's pronounced as well, guys. It's a new word for me.
Hee-chan, you're too wordy.
Oh, Sorry.
I think that is what Shi-chan likes about you.
Because I'm worthy? I need to buy some thesauruses then.
Not like that, Hee-chan.
I decide to order some coffee after all, but it takes a while to get the waitress to notice, and I think actually getting my coffee will take about as long. The tea shop is filling up. No surprise, as we've already been here for almost an hour while she was chipping at that dessert. I order my coffee to go, but Misha orders one as well, so it seems that we're going to be here longer than I thought. I really wish that it was that easy. It's hard to talk to her lately.
Shi-chan's been busy because of the elections.
I know we can't have fun all the time. It's just that there's a lot I want to say to her. Well, I think. I always screw up when the time comes though, and I don't even have the time now because of the elections. They're not for a while though.
Hee-chan, do you think that Shi-chan is avoiding you?
Misha sounds angry. That's to be expected, but I don't feel that way at all. Well, no.
Is that so?
The dreamy way in which she says it makes me think that Misha is disappointed with my answer. In that case, it could be how she feels. I'm uneasy asking such a question, but I trust Misha will answer it honestly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even dream of it. Do you?
No, of course not, Hee-chan, but it's frustrating sometimes. Shi-chan has so much energy and is always trying to make people feel as excited about things as she is. But it's like Shi-chan doesn't know how to handle things when everyone gets really hyped up. Or I think she wants to make sure nothing goes wrong. When I want to help out, Shi-chan always pushes me away.
Oh, maybe it's that time of month, guys. You know, girls, and period. Anyway,
it's frustrating. I'm just overthinking it probably, right?
Misha takes a big gulp from her cup of coffee, then sticks her tongue out.
Ow! Thought it will have cooled down by now.
Has it really been that long? I checked my watch. It hasn't been very long at all, but looking outside, the sun is already starting to set. Well, not really. It got dark out really quickly today, so I could understand why you might think that. At my words, Misha looks outside and yawns almost immediately. She looks sleepy. That's funny because... Are you sleepy? You were wide awake like just 2 seconds ago.
I feel tired when it gets dark, Hee-chan.
Just like that? Are you a bird? I pick up my own coffee and have a sip. It's not very hot at all, but very tasty. I down it as quickly as possible because now I want to get back to my dorm room as well. Misha tries to emulate me, but it's still too hot for her. Wow, drinking coffee makes you sleepy, huh? Actually, that happens to me a lot, guys. Coffee has the opposite effect for me, guys. While I wait for her to finish, I start to wonder what she meant back then about Shizune liking something about me. Suddenly, I'm very curious, but dragging that back up now feels like an unnecessary action. Oh well, I try to weigh the option again, but am interrupted by Misha slamming her empty cardboard cup down on the table with a loud pop. Cardboard cup? Can a cardboard cup even do that kind of noise?
Done!
She lets out a short laugh, seeming very pleased with herself. Kind of like... I choked there, guys. Kind of like a toddler. I wonder if she had that drill-shaped haircut when she was little too. Or was it something more like her current look? It will make more sense. I guess we should head back then. I can't see the waitress. Try not to fall asleep while I pay for the sundae, okay?
Not a sundae, it's a parfait, Hee-chan.
You have ice cream on your nose. She had that ice cream on her nose all the time. Yeah, jeez. So we had a date. Date with Misha today. Alright. Alright. Okay, what is next? So, yeah, I guess it was just a date with Misha then. So, I guess there's really something up with Misha and Shizune, I think. Or maybe Shizune is just so stressed with elections right now. I'm not sure. I don't know how those girls work. But anyway, guys, I am going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, alright? So thank you very much as well for continuing watching this series, guys. It's been a long time since I update. Yeah, I know it take a long time to update this series, but you know, things has been very, what do you call this? I have personal problems, guys, but don't worry about it, guys. I'll probably be back to normal in the next coming weeks. But anyway, guys, I'm very thankful for your support, guys, especially for this series, even though it's going very slow, but I appreciate it. I appreciate chill games like this once in a while. Okay, so anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please do leave a like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and favorite it. If you want more videos, do check out my channel for more, and subscribe. I'll see you guys again in my next videos. Johnny!
I have to turn the stupid lights back on.
Okay, guys, enjoy the show.
Where is it?
There you go. Oh my god! Shut up, Yandere-chan. Oh my god, look at that face, guys. And she's still twitching. I'm gonna save that for my gallery. That was such a shocking experience.